verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
You seeing this? This is prophecy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got it right here, huh?
A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able.
Which is what? Martial law. Because this is what it's going to lead to. Ultimately, this is going to escalate into Jacob's trouble. Which go into, what's that, Daniel 12th chapter, right? It tells you to be a time like no other. Okay? As a matter of fact, brother, grab that. Yeah, bring it out. Yeah, kill him.
Hey, look, this is how you know it's a fucking Edomite, though.
Make America great again, kill him.
Yeah, this is newsbreak.com. And it says, there was a quote, it says, kill him and make America great again. Trump assassination threat suspect said president was a dead man walking, wanted to blow his fucking brains out, feds say. When you mention Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And this is one of those states. Alright? He talking about the president is a dead man walking. You know? But what happened to him? They locked him up. Right. But this is show you the minds of the people right now to let you know that the wicked's in what? In power. Alright? What you got, though, Tom?
Yup. Matter of fact, get Jeremiah 30 first. And I now going to get Daniel 12.
Jeremiah 30 and 7. Let's go. Like it. This is Jeremiah 30 and verse 7.
Yep.
And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
That day is great. It's a time like no other. A great day, and it's a time like no other.
Yeah.
So we're coming into a time of judgment that's never been seen on the planet Earth. And ultimately it's going to fall on Jake's head. Beginning with the northern kingdom, you see Issachar, the so-called Mexicans, the northern tribes, particularly Issachar, are the ones that's catching the most hell behind Trump's policies right now. But don't think you so-called Negroes, Haitians and Jamaicans ain't gonna feel it. You gonna feel it too.
Yeah. They all right.
Yeah.
They're gonna feel it the worst.
Yeah.
Nah, but what it's called though? It's called Jacob's trouble. It ain't just called the Northern Kingdom or the, you know what I'm saying? No, it's called Jacob's trouble, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latino, and Hispanic. It's your trouble. So guess what? It's gonna come down upon all the tribes. Purple shoulders ass nigga, man. But yeah, it's gonna come down upon all the tribes, man. Alright? Why? Because it's prophecy. It's written. It was foretold, like the brother brought the precept out in Isaiah 46. Alright? The counsel of the Lord is going to stand. And we seeing the Lord's word is what? Manifesting itself in the earth.
Right.
These people are really shook up. You got it out.
Go ahead.
My 37.
Yeah, go ahead with
I'll
that.
bring it back again.
Go ahead with that. Yeah, bring it back again.
Yeah,
Hey, this is Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
No other day is like this time. Right? The days that's coming, the days of judgment that's coming upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? It's like no other time. It's judgment like no other judgment that has ever came down upon you. Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble,
Go ahead.
but he shall be saved out of it.
Now, who's going to be saved out of it?
Right.
The elect.
Yeah.
The elect of Jacob. Specifically, the house of David. Okay?
Right.
Now, This is how bad it's gonna get. Get Daniel 12:1.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Right. It's gonna get so bad that the archangel Michael gonna have to intervene, all right, and step in to save the elect. Michael is only going to stand up for the Lord's elect, because Jacob's trouble is coming upon the whole nation, but only 2/3 are going to get swallowed up and destroyed in it. Go ahead.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And that time that people should be delivered. Every one that should be found within the book.
So they're showing you who's gonna make it out of it. Everyone that should be found written in the book, right? Which Matthew 24 tells you that he that endure to the end shall be saved. All right. Matter of fact, go there and start where it says, I think it's verse 24 and 39 or either 40. Except those days be shortened.
No flesh. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 21.
Yeah.
For then shall be great tribulation.
For then shall be great tribulation. What's tribulation? Trouble. Jacob's trouble. Great tribulation. Go ahead.
Such as was not seen the beginning of the world.
Since what? Since. Read that part again.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since.
Such as was not seen.
Since
as was not seen.
The beginning of the world.
Since the beginning of the world. So that, like I was saying, this time of trouble, it's never been a time of trouble like this before. Because Esau finna unleash all type of technical weapons on you.
Jackson in the laboratory.
Gonna unleash all type of robot dogs, superhuman robots. You know?
Yeah.
He finna pull all his tricks out the bag.
Yeah.
He's finna tap into the fullness of his sword.
Yeah, them robots equipped too.
Yeah.
You know, he got a robot horse. Now that robot horse can climb mountains.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no escaping. Then you know you're gonna put a weapon on the motherfucker. You know, a heat-seeking device. Therefore, it can track humans, because humans carry what? Heat. So as long as they got a heat-seeking device on there, it's gonna kill. This devil got a lot of technology in his laboratory that the Lord gonna allow him to release, as what what you say in Sirach. He had spirit that created for vengeance. But you got it, Tom.
Go ahead.
It says, since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened.
Yeah, the time, except the times of Jacob's trouble shall be shortened. Go ahead.
There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
There you go. So the elect are the ones that's going to be saved, because the Lord is going to come and intervene, right? He's going to have the angels watching over us, man. Yeah. Lord willing, we those elect men, we're going to navigate right through Jacob's trouble, man. We're going to have, as the scriptures say, the angels of the Lord encamping around us.
I got that too.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord Yahweh encamped around about them that fear him and delivered them.
So basically a protection, a hedge, a covering. When you go to Proverbs 30 and 5, it says, every word of the Heavenly Father Yahweh is pure, but he is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. All right? And how do we put the trust in Yahweh Shema Shah? By trusting his word.
Yeah.
Trusting in his son. Calling upon his name. All right, and therefore he gonna be a shield unto them, a protector, a provider. All right, that's what the Lord is gonna do. Not for 2/3, not for those that's gonna consider later. No, every word of the Most High is clear, man. The angel's gonna take care of the elect. All right, the angel's gonna take care of the 1/3, man. All right, and it's known as the household of what? The household of faith, man. That's who the Lord's gonna come through for. All right.
No, you stay. Stay right there. All right. Go ahead. You know. I mean, I know.
Come on.
This is Sirach 40 and 8. Such things happen unto all flesh, both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation and the scourge.
Yeah.
These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood.
There you go. So, this time of trouble, this is who it's for. Okay?
Yeah.
Who this says for? These things were created for the wicked.
Yep.
All right? And the wicked of our people is who the Lord is going to judge first.
That's right.
Because you got the wicked, then you got our people who are wicked and even more wicked than the wicked.
Yeah, what's good say? Hand join the hand.
The wicked shall not go unpunished. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Yeah, because the Lord gonna put the spirit on these animals. As I did a video, we had a baby deer. You know, Edomite try to feed the baby deer and shit. And then you know the deer turned on them and started beating their ass. You know what I'm saying? That was the Most High. You know, same thing happened with a tiger, you know, a lion. But we coming into time that the wildlife is going to enter to the main cities. You see that? So it's going to be a lot of things that's going to occur where people going to have to actually meet, it's going to be human versus beast. All right? And we're going to see who's going to win. Now they got that saying, one gorilla versus 100 men. We're going to really see in that day. It's going to be straight action because the Most High Yahweh is a man of war. And that war going to what? Action and bloodshed. Yep, you got it.
It say, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force
Yep.
and appease the wrath for him that made them.
Yeah. Remember like in Amos, it said how you escape a lion, Amos 5, and the bird met you?
Yeah.
They going to be literally. All right? You're going to be walking trying to find you something to eat. And you see a fucking wild dog, and you have to run from the wild dog and hit a corner. You see a motherfucking bird, and you gotta run from the bird. Then you see a fucking another wild cat. Like you can't stop. That's gonna be littering that day, man. All right, because them animals are gonna be starving, and they're gonna be what? They're gonna be hungry, and they're gonna be trying to get something to eat, and your ass gonna be the target. All right, and also Esau with his inventions gonna be the same way. All right, but it's all divine by who Yahweh by Shema Shah, because the Most High controlling these devil, these beasts. All right, go ahead.
Verse 29, Sirach 39 and 29 reads, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Yeah.
Teeth are wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
There you go. See that? All right. So, and soon we're gonna see and hear, like we hearing it now. You know, it just came to my phone. A little girl was taking some dogs from Little Rock, Arkansas, and them dogs mauled her ass. You know, you had one Edomite. She tried to feed 20 wild dogs, and the wild dogs ate her ass up. You know what I'm saying? This just a couple days ago. But how much more in a time of trouble? All right, when these animals are starving like Marvin, but the Lord gonna put the spirit on these animals, man. All right, because when you go into what they did, Jeremiah 4, is it Jeremiah 4 and 3? We said he got some
15.
Yeah, 3 and 15, some for death, some for the
15.
dogs to cut.
I get it.
All right, go ahead.
One more. It say, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. When that time has come, they shall not transgress his word.
Woo! So if remember your ass to get ate up by a lion, guess what? That's going to exactly happen. If you meant for you to get killed, you know, by the sword, which is the gun, or however.
Set on fire.
Yep, bonfire.
Ran
Hey,
over.
that's what it is. That was the Most High plan for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And guess what? You can't run from that. You got it in Jeremiah?
I got it. Then the title said judgment must come.
See that? Judgment must come. Why? Because it's a part of prophecy. All right? The Most High warned you. That's why the prophet's out here. You see that? To give you a warning to turn back. Because if not, you're going to be a what? You're going to be a part of this.
Jeremiah 15:2, and it shall come to pass, if that say unto you, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such is all for death to death, and such is all for the sword to the sword,
Woo!
and such is all for the famine to the famine,
Yep.
and such is all for the captivity to the captivity.
Go ahead.
So everybody's appointed to a certain judgment.
That's right.
When it comes to death.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord has innumerable ways to kill you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why he's known as the king of terrorists.
Yeah, you had that, remember you had that TV show, 1,000 Ways to Die?
1,000 ways to die.
Shit.
You know, Final Destination.
Oh yeah.
See that spirit that was on them people in Final Destination. That's the spirit of the Lord when He unleashed them death angels.
Yep.
You know, you ain't gonna escape death. When the Lord got your number marked, when the Lord got your number, you ain't gonna escape, man.
Yep. It said destined here in the NOT.
That's right.
Yep.
So you destined to be put to death at the Lord's pleasure. How he see fit. Yeah.
Yeah, because going back to what y'all brought out earlier, the counsel of the Lord shall stand.
Yeah.
See, this is the counsel of the Lord. It was spoken in the heaven, and where everything play out at? Under the sun, which is what earth.
Yeah.
So the counsel happened in the heavens, but we seen everything being displayed out now in front of us.
Oh boy.
So how much more Jacob trouble when it's written for 2/3 to go through, all right, this real tragedy, all right, known as what? The Jacob trouble.
Yeah. I got a precept.
You want to be saved out of this. You want to be preserved from the sad perils. All right, and the only how you can do that is by what? Repenting, coming back, and rehearsing the righteous act to the best of your ability. Calling upon the true name of the Heavenly Father. All right, becoming a new creature in Yahweh Shai.
That's right, bro.
That's the only how you can be able to escape the wiles of the devil. All right, and able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked. If not, you're going to get caught up in that jam.
Yeah. Like ultimately, you got to be a part of that election, man.
Yep.
Because if you're not a part of the elect, man, you're gonna fall on this side, man. You're gonna get caught up. You know.
That's right.
The Lord's judgment is gonna fall upon you.
But you can tell the elect by their mindset,
Yeah, by how
preparing
they move.
themselves, you know what I'm saying, how they move and preparing themselves for the time of trouble. Instead of 2/3 that we see on a daily,
Yeah.
blind to the fact, you know what I'm saying, not listening in the curls of this world, still in the house of mirth,
Right.
still trying to bring all Israel together, them niggas gonna die.
Yeah, they don't understand the time, man. They don't understand the time we in. This ain't the time to be trying to build up a goddamn community, or to be, you know, worried about being a family guy or whatever, man.
This ain't the time.
This is the time of war. I tell you that in Ecclesiastes 3. This ain't we in the time of getting ready for our kingdom, man. Preparing for the kingdom to come.
The Lord's
not
vengeance.
worrying, preparing for the Lord's Yahweh Shema Shai's kingdom.
Yeah.
Lord willing, we're a part of that first fruit. You know? I had a quick one though, going into that death and judgment. Backing you up on that Jeremiah. This is Psalm 68 and verse 20. It says, "He that is our power is the power of salvation. And unto the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, belongeth the issues from death."
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it all, man. Hey, the Lord, He controls death, man. He controls those death angels. That made, when y'all was speaking on that, it made me think of, was that King Ahab?
Yeah, when he tried to
Yeah.
show off. And, yeah.
Well, hey, those the angels had brought those different ideas to him.
Yeah, it was in the heaven.
Yeah.
They had a council in the heaven, and they played it on the earth.
Come on now. So, hey, the Lord, whatever judgment see fit, when you how about Shema Shai, that's what it is. That's how it's gonna play out here on the earth. So the Lord say, hey, I want to see him burn alive, man. You know, I want him in that lake of fire. Hey, that's your judgment, man. You gonna go through that, man.
That's it.
You know.
Yeah, well, everybody not written in the Lamb's Book of Life gotta go to the lake of fire regardless. That's the cold part about it.
Everyone.
You die in Jacob's trouble, you